Hello, everyone. I know I look like a mess, but I just finished my taxes and I learned a lot, and I want to share a few things with you. I took down the video I uploaded the other day. I learned that I received one-on-one training today for about 5 hours. I got the right TurboTax tax preparer that's very into a job, a lot of digital experience, and her future career is all about working online and helping people like me. She was helping me and someone else at the same time. This woman called me back twice and stayed on the phone with me for another 40 minutes, then called me back again, then stayed on the phone with me another 45 minutes. She took over my screen. We wiped everything out. She trained me how to use TurboTax so I can complete my own taxes a hell of a lot faster next year with a lot more knowledge and experience and understand what I'm doing. I was making it so much harder on myself. I needed assistance to learn how to do it. But once I get that assistance, I'm usually the better worker. I've said that many times. Unbelievable. I have to take the survey. Incredible training. She was so into a job. 28 years experience. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. 38 years experience. And she showed me how to use the platform. She showed me all the functions and features. She showed me where to add everything and why I'm adding it and why I was doing it wrong, and just took me by the hand, wiped everything out, and did everything step by step to show me. I will master TurboTax. Absolutely. I can admit when I'm wrong. I took down that other video. I'm going to give it another go. I will continue to use self-employed QuickBooks because after getting the help that she gave me and training me, and she knew I was into it. I mean, she called me back twice. She was like, okay, I am taking care of someone else. You're doing this, you're doing that. That's great. She was like, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you get better. I'm here for you to understand why you're doing what you're doing, why you're submitting what you're submitting, to get the most deductibles as possible. That's what I'm here to do, Michelle. This woman was aces. I have never had an accountant ever really. Do you know why I'm doing this, Michelle? It's because they'd be out of a job then. I never had an accountant really go out of their way and say, have you considered this? Have you considered that? Let's figure out more, deductibles for you. This is why this is a business expense. My last accountant didn't tell me any of what she taught me, and I was already a gig worker when I went to him. There's a lot more and it's all legal. It's all legal expenses, all legal deductibles. I'm not going to give up. We also spoke about the CVS files. That she was impressed with. I did claim all my crypto. Now, kudos to the woman. Before I speak about crypto, generational wealth time, hear me out. Hear me out. I don't care what I look like. I want you to hear me out because crypto regulatory clarity is coming this year. This is a chance to create generational wealth. So, ACEs, one-on-one training, people pay top dollar for that kind of training. I stood here, I did it. The only way I was going to learn it is because I needed someone to show me step by step, and I understand. I will continue to use self-employed QuickBooks. And I understand why it's vitally important to use a program like that with TurboTax if that's the route you want to go down. And I'm choosing to go down that route. Crypto. I spoke with another customer help person from TurboTax yesterday. He's another one, 30-something years experience. Very short, precise, quick, fast on the phone. But he got me on the phone. He goes, can I call you? It'll be easier. And he answered one of my questions, and I said, I have one more question. Crypto, he goes, let me take a look. He goes, you connected your Coinbase. You only have a couple of dollars here, which I play with. I'm like, no, 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 no. I have crypto on self-custody, self-storage wallets. He goes, Michelle, any of the institutions like Coinbase, example, Fidelity, PayPal, those are three that pop in my mind at the moment that I know sell crypto. Next year, it will be mandatory that people who own crypto on those platforms or wherever they buy their crypto from will receive tax forms. It's a 1099-B. 89 something, but 1099-B. You have to claim your crypto on your taxes starting next year. There won't be any way to hide it like on a wallet. I have several of these and the Elible. I was like, what? And he was limited to what he can say. But he said, okay, you're on the right track. I said, well, I'll create this CVS file. I'm learning, I'm refreshing my memory. He goes, well, if you have it on the exchanges, you won't need to do that anymore because you're just going to receive a tax form. What does that tell you guys? Chance of a lifetime to create generational wealth. They're going to force crypto regulatory clarity. It's because they need to tax you on it. They don't know what I have on this. I told them. Last night I spent about 4 hours. I used Coin Tracker this time. And the woman that helped me she already did apply and she's taking classes to work for Coin Tracker. She's an online accountant that is studying at a higher level how to use all these programs, these software programs, so she can get hired to help people like me and train me. I'm sure she gets a minimum of 20 to 25 an hour from home. Knowledgeable, experienced, taught me, and had my best interest at heart. So I figured this out. That she was impressed with. She was like, you have all that in there already. I'm like, uh-huh. I took all my wallets, except for one. I had a hard time with Algorand for some reason. Maybe because I earned a lot of rewards with that. And that's one of the ones I cashed out that I used and I was playing with. All the rest, because I have several of these, the other one, I have some on Coinbase. I have a little bit here, a little bit there, and I play around. I took all those wallet addresses and I put them into the Coin Tracker and I paid them to create a CVS file, and it connected with the TurboTax and they know exactly what I own. The IRS knows exactly what I own. I made that happen because you don't have to. At first he said, you don't have to claim, if you're just storing crypto on your self-storage wallet, you don't have to claim anything. And then how does the IRS or government know how many people in the world have crypto? That's where the crypto regulatory clarity is going to come into play. But I did that. I want them to know. I want them to know that, yeah, I'll look broke on paper, but I'm not really broke. I know what's around the corner for me. And I'm someone who will be creating generational wealth. And it is between her helping me, rebuilding my confidence in myself, not second guessing myself to the point of exhaustion because I just couldn't figure it out. I started Saturday. I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I was learning the app, and I assumed the app did all the work while I did it on the fly. It's confirming everything. It's confirming, but then you can create CVS files and in the app or on the desktop. She said, I suggest you do it on the desktop. I'm more of a desktop. You're telling me you're practicing the app, and you just send over the files to TurboTax, and it's done. I'm not going to give up. I'm here to be a winner. I put in the past few years to become more comfortable and confident with all these this new technology and the new monetary system that's already here. So next year, anyone who has crypto on any of the financial institution platforms, no matter whether it's a bank and you're buying crypto, all the banks are getting into it now. And one is a Fidelity, and then you have PayPal. I mean, the list goes on and on. That Acorn's on there, a few other apps. They're going to send you a form that you have to submit. when you complete your taxes every year, your tax return. So CoinTrack I used, and she's already taken courses, and she applied, and that's why she's taking courses, because they want to hire her. That's how good this woman was. This woman was aces. Aces. Continue to get more of a financial education, especially if you're an independent contractor, because I learned there are business write-offs when you cash out that some of the apps don't tell you that that's a business write-off. It's legit. It's small amount, but you can write that off, it's legit. Those 50-cent charges. But you have to create a CVS file and put it in your folder. So if you ever were questioned, say, here you go. There you go. I could go on and on. The experience was exhausting. But once I knew who I had on the other end of the computer and on the phone, and she had my best interest at heart. And she continued to tell me, this is my job. I'm here to make sure you know what you're doing. You understand your taxes. You know how to use the software program. I'm here to get you the most deductibles. That's my job. In face-to-face accountants I've worked with over the years, they never treated me the way this woman treated me. Ever. Because they want to keep you dummy down, because then you need them to provide a service. I already made it through the hardest part, and I'm only going to get better at it. And the more financial education I receive, the more angry I get at the people who claimed that they had my best interest at heart. And I'll be doing that. I'll be doing another video about that, because I'm pissed off about that. There's so many things I've learned from listening to many channels and just studying. People don't have your best interest at heart. Most people don't. This woman deserves. She even called me back one more time to make sure everything went through without a hitch. And, you have any more questions? And Michelle, don't give up. And, did you realize you can use this for that and use this for that? And thank you for telling me about CoinTracker. That's what I applied to. We really meshed. We really connected. And she made it clear, this is my job. This is what I'm here to do. And she's all about the digital opportunities, the new skill developments. And she was definitely older than me. And she's already adjusted to a new way of working with all her knowledge and experience. She's an accountant. She helps people. She goes, a lot of people, they don't want to go near the web. But she don't have as many clients as she used to, so she started working online, but she's very good at what she does. She knows TurboTax inside and out. Wow! So I got to make sure I take that survey. Okay, guys, have a good one. Thanks for listening. Generational wealth opportunity. Anyone who owns crypto, they're getting tax forms next year. You got to tell the IRS. But hey, soon they're going to go after these self-storage wallets. I want them to know what I own. I want them to know exactly what I have, because I'm only going to add to it. And I have a lot of other things coming on, guys. This is it. I had to get my taxes over with, and I had to get over the learning curve. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Never give up. It will only get better if you keep trying. I'll see you later. Bye.